Counting on alum, Jinger Duggar has been making headlines following her appearance at the Unplanned podcast with Matt and Abby. The 30-year-old opened up about her difficult past in the Duggar family. She even surprised her followers after sharing some of her parents' views regarding adoption. But what caught the attention of many was Jinger's revelation about one of the family's superstitions. Keep reading to see her shocking statements. Counting on. Jinger Duggar shares Jim Bob's view regarding adoption. One of Jinger's revelations during the podcast was about Jim Bob's shocking view about adoption. According to the Counting on alum, her dad has a warped view regarding adoption, where he thinks that they shouldn't let an outsider child into the family. Jinger added that her father believes that the child's cursed background may pass on to the family, especially when the child's family has a history of voodoo worshipping. But it's not the only superstition of Jim Bob that left many stunned. Jinger shares shocking superstition of family. During the podcast, Jinger Duggar talked about one of the craziest superstitions in her family. According to the Counting on alum, the IVLP teaches children that if they don't abide by their parents' authority, they may suffer horrible consequences. This includes tragic accidents, such as car crashes. Things could also get worse in adulthood. However, some Redditors didn't believe it and said that it's just an example of how twisted Bill Gothard's teachings were. Former cult kid here. Honor equals obedience. Disobedience equals rebellion. Rebellion equals witchcraft. God allows Satan to attack anyone who is rebelling. That's what I was taught growing up anyway. Didn't leave home until 23 because I was forbidden to and didn't want to go to hell over it. This makes me feel so sad for poor little girl Jinger, who'd done nothing wrong probably in her life at that point. Slowly descending into crippling mental illness, her family ignores completely, being told over and over that this is how it will be her whole life. I was not raised in the ILBP, but I had similar anxieties as a kid based of similar teachings. Heard this every day while growing up IFB. One of my brother's friends left the church when he was 18 and passed away in a car accident a few years later. His own father got up at the funeral and told everyone that God took his life because he left the church and was living a life of sin. Counting on. Jinger Duggar prioritizes healthy relationships with family. Despite all of her revelations, Jinger Duggar clarified that she's not aiming to put dirt on her family's reputation. Instead, the Counting on alum wanted everyone to know all the questionable teachings of the IBLP and Bill Gothard. She even stated honoring her parents amid her decision to wear pants by putting on a skirt when she's in front of them. But she eventually changed her ways, and the Duggar family accepted her. If you are looking for more Duggar family news, come back to TV shows Ace for all your updates.